Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Black and White Network fans, we are back with another video, and we're going to be talking about Dr. Anthony Fauci. Dr. Anthony Fauci is over 80 years old, and he has been in government, and I do mean government, not necessarily medicine, for the past 50 years. This man is the highest paid government employee. He makes more money than the occupier of the Oval Office right now, Joe Biden. And Dr. Fauci has been an absolute disaster during the whole pandemic. This man has been a hypocrite. He has been wrong so many times. When the virus first came out, he told you, do not wear a mask. You're wasting your time. It doesn't offer the correct amount of protection. But then he became a politician. And then he became an advocate for not one, not two, even 3 masks. This man should have been fired a long time ago. And I do believe it was a big mistake by President Trump not to fire this guy. Beijing Biden gets in office and he keeps Dr. Fauci on. Joe Biden needs to be gone. Dr. Fauci needs to be gone. However, guys, we seem to have some light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci has announced his retirement, but there's a caveat to it. Check this out over here on Fox News. Fauci to retire by the end of Biden's term. Not now. He's going to wait another supposedly 2 years of Joe Biden in the Oval Office. It says Dr. Anthony Fauci reportedly set to retire after more than 5 decades in federal service. Why can't this man just walk away now? Just go. But let's read some of this. Dr. Anthony Fauci, chief medical officer to the occupier of the Oval Office, said he will retire by the end of Beijing Biden's term, according to a new report published Monday. Politico reported Monday that Fauci said he will retire by the end of Biden's term following more than 5 decades of federal service under 7 different presidential administrations. The 81-year-old has been director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases since 1984, Reuters reported. He became the face of the American government's policies regarding efforts to mitigate the coronavirus pandemic in 2020. Fox News Digital reached out to the NIAID for added comment Monday. Fauci has worked for more than 50 years in the American public health sector, advising every president since Ronald Reagan. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Dr. Fauci was a leading figure on both Donald Trump and Biden's coronavirus response teams. And we know that this man has failed at the pandemic. This man has been another hypocrite. He came out a few months ago and said, you know what? The pandemic is over. We're out of the pandemic phase. And then he said, oh, no, not necessarily. No, we're not. And now he wants you to wear masks again. This man is a walking hypocrite. And he should be fired. And this is the reason why I believe he's actually planning to retire by Beijing Biden's end of his term. Because he probably knows that the next president will be a Republican. It'll probably be Donald Trump or Ron DeSantis. And either one of those guys, I believe, will fire Fauci if he's still around. He sees the writing on the wall, folks, and I do believe this is why he's announcing his retirement. Also, he's super old. I mean, by the time the next president actually comes in office, he's going to be like, 83? I mean, Dr. Fauci is a leftist puppet for the Democrats. He's not giving medical advice. He's giving political advice. Political advice that matches the left. This is what he's actually done. Fauci was a regular guest on cable news, primetime television, late night shows, and podcasts, offering his medical advice throughout the pandemic. Over time, he became a politically divisive figure on the left and right regarding issues such as masks and lockdown policies. Absolutely. This is why I believe this man needs to go. You still have people out there wearing masks, the same mask that he told you didn't need to wear, because he said that they were not effective. That came from Dr. Fauci himself. And then the CDC came out and said, you know what? Those little blue masks, not offering the right protection, wearing N95 masks. This is Dr. Fauci right here. This man has been destroyed by Rand Paul. And the whole controversy on where the virus actually came from, Dr. Fauci may or may not know a few things, but this man needs to go. He definitely needs to go. I can't wait to see this man just disappear from public service, because this man has been an absolute disaster, in my opinion. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of Dr. Fauci apparently is going to retire by the time that Beijing Biden's term is over with? Well, goodbye. We will not miss you. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.